that brings you face to face with farmers impoverishment. और सिर्फ और उसकी वजह से उनका लोन बढ़ता है। ये जो लोन के फिगर्स हैं, अगेन फ्रॉम द सेम सर्वे, द फिगर इज एवरेज लोन ऑफ ए फार्मिंग फैमिली इन आवर कंट्री was 47,000 rupees per family। और इसकी सबसे शॉकिंग चीज ये है कि जितना बड़ा लैंड होल्डिंग है उतना ही ज्यादा लोन है उसके। सो बिगर लैंड ओनर्स आर नॉट मोर प्रॉस्परस, दे आर मोर इंडेटेड। जितना बड़ा आपके पास लैंड साइज है उतना ही ज्यादा आपके लोन। इसी सरकारी इंफॉर्मेशन। This is what leads to situations of suicide. Suicide के ऊपर काफी चर्चा होती है, farmer suicide. But no one wants to go to the depth of the suicide. You know, suicide is not simply a temporary crop failure. Suicide is triggered basically by the fact that farming, Indian agriculture is unremunerative. Farming as an activity is increasingly becoming unremunerative. और उसमें लोन आता है या किसी साल अगर क्रॉप डैमेज हो जाता है तो उसका क्राइसिस होता। जैसे पूरे नॉर्थ इंडिया में इस साल क्रॉप डैमेज बहुत मेजर हुआ, हेल स्टॉर्म हुए, रेन्स आए, अनटाइमली रेन्स आए, और उसके कॉम्पेंसेशन का मैकेनिज्म इतना खराब है that virtually in North India, in UP for example, farmers got 200 rupees per acre as compensation for crop failure. किसी को 125 रुपए का चेक आया फार्मर कि आपका क्रॉप डैमेज हो गया, उसका चेक आया। दिस इज द सिचुएशन ऑल ओवर नॉर्थ इंडिया। सो इट्स ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ लैक ऑफ इनकम, accumulated debt, and no protection against risk. This is what is pushing farmers into this. And this is when farmers organizations and farmers movement is at its lowest. So the crisis of agriculture, but the point I'm making is, it's not merely a temporary distress, it is a crisis in agriculture. और उस क्राइसिस, जब क्राइसिस अपने पीक पे पहुंच गया है, फार्मर्स मूवमेंट अपने लोएस्ट पे है। फार्मर्स मूवमेंट इज डिसइंटीग्रेटेड, it has very little vision right now, there is no national presence of farmers organization, there is no national determination to fight it. And this, when the government is taking one decision after another which goes against farmers. आपके यहाँ भी हुआ होगा, in the last 1 year there was a crisis of urea availability का major crisis था. At that time the cause was not known, 6 महीने बाद पता लगा। The entire urea crisis was triggered by refusal of the government to import. Government ने urea import को drastically cut down कर दिया, because of which there was a urea crisis. So it's triggered by government policy. The government said, BJP when it came to power, it said it will offer minimum support price which is 50% above the cost of farming. The cost of that crop. It didn't do that. On the contrary, BJP gave an affidavit in the Supreme Court saying that it is impossible to do any such thing because it will lead to market distortions. So एक तरफ हलफनामा देके कहते हैं, एक तरफ अपना मैनिफेस्टो में कहते हैं कि हम 50% बढ़ाएंगे, और दूसरी तरफ हलफनामा देके कहते हैं कि ऐसी चीज हो ही नहीं सकती कभी। This is what the government is doing. Procurement has seriously suffered क्योंकि FCI का रोल procurement में घटाया जाता है। And finally comes the land acquisitions bill. Whatever little concessions that were offered by the 2013 Act are now being withdrawn. This is the overall scenario in which we have to analyze. तो मैं ये सिर्फ फार्मर्स वाली बात इसलिए बता रहा था कि हमारा जो इमीडिएट चैलेंज है, इमीडिएट चैलेंज is to is to offer a resistance to that. And I wanted also to mention it because this is what we are involved in right now. So just to sum up all that I've been trying to say, and thank you for your patience in all this. What I've been trying to say is that merely that inauguration of Telangana, a new state, offers us a new opportunity. But we have to take this opportunity. Change will not happen by its own. In order to make use of this opportunity, we have to change the frame in which we used to think about revolution and revolutionary changes. In order to execute that, we have to analyze contemporary India very carefully and understand the nature of challenge. The challenge is long-term, deep challenge. And in order to face that challenge, we need to create new kinds of movements in the country. So far, we have had lots of movements. And in fact, in the last 20-30 years, much of the energy in the country has come from these new social movements. But these new social movements need to be politicized. Politicized का मतलब सिर्फ पार्टी बनाना नहीं, सिर्फ इलेक्शन लड़ना नहीं, लेकिन उसको एक deeper politics में involve करना. So our challenge today is how do we politicize these social movements? How do we give more energy to these movements? How do we link it to a broader politics of social change at the national level? This is the challenge all of us face. On behalf of Swaraj Abhiyan, of which I am a member, and in which, in one of the meetings, some of your colleagues were very kind to come and participate and take a look at what we are doing. This is an attempt precisely to create that kind of a national platform where all the movements, progressive movements of the country can come together and work towards a bigger social transformation. And I just wanted to invite you to that movement. On behalf of the movement, one of the first activities that we are undertaking is the Jai Kisan Andolan. In this Jai Kisan Andolan, we are going to villages all over the country, and in each village we present with 3 demands. One is that the land acquisition bill should be withdrawn. The second is that there should be a minimum income guarantee act for the farmers. And the third demand is that in cases of crop damage, there should be compensation exactly of the kind that you get for insurance of your motor, for your house, or for any such thing. With these 3 demands, we are going to villages and we are requesting villagers to contribute 1 kalash of soil, खेत का मिट्टी, उनसे कह रहे हैं अपने खेत का मिट्टी दें. उस मिट्टी को लेके we are marching to the parliament and we propose to have a rally outside the parliament on the 10th of August. I would request and invite all of you to join this campaign. I feel particularly privileged here because I can see, I know that that each of you represent hundreds and thousands of people. Each of you can write, can ignite inspiration which will touch hundreds and thousands of people. That is why I came here to request you to participate in Swaraj Abhiyan activities in general and in this Jai Kisan Andolan. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for listening.